Hi, welcome to Petra's Happy Place. I am so glad to be with you today. It's so different sitting here being filmed as opposed to being live, and I'm so thankful that you all come to my lives. My name is Petra, and this is my happy place. Now this is just part of it. The other part you can't see, it's on the other side. But this place makes me happy. And right now, I really need to just kind of relax here, talk to my buddies, talk to my happy pals, you, and share some things that is going on in this little noggin of mine. So, today was a good day. This is not a Vlogtober, anything like that. It's just a podcast. Spent some time with my mom today. That's a whole nother topic. Won't go there. But today I wanted to share a couple things that have been on my mind. I talked a little bit about them on my live yesterday. And it's just, things that I'm thinking about. One of the things that I have been dealing with lately is this whole idea of jealousy. What is it? Is it okay to be jealous of people? Not necessarily to the point where you don't like them or you don't want to watch their videos, but just have like a niggling thing in the back of your head, like, oh, I wish I could have that, or I wish I could do that, or I wish I was more like that. Lately, I'm in a different season, and I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with me, with my own creativity, with my own yarn and my the time that I have. Instead of wishing I had more, trying to be content with the time I have and what I can do in that time. And so instead of watching a lot of videos about more yarn, like I need any more yarn, I'm thinking more about things to make, and not just things to make, but how to make them and make them special and put my own special twist on them. So yeah, that's what I've been thinking about. So right now I want to go over some things. I think I just finished one thing this week, and I want to share it with you. I finished these little darling jackets. Well, I don't know necessarily if I have finished them or not. I might have even shown them to you. But here's one, and it's trimmed in the royal blue. Isn't that cute? They're for the twins. And then this one is for the other twin, and it is trimmed in the turquoise color. I don't think it looks too feminine. I think it looks kind of cute for a little boy. And one, I'm going to put buttons on them. I don't believe I'm going to make buttonholes because I believe that there's enough of a opening here in between the stitches here with the double crochets that the buttons can go through there. So I'm not going to do anything like that. But I might still put together like little beanies or little caps for them to give as a gift. Those are going to be Christmas gifts. They live in Ohio, so keep them nice and warm. I am still working on the virus shawl, but I am getting somewhere, and I want to show you how far I've come. So I've been working on it a little bit today too, and I have been taking it everywhere I go. Instead of having little projects here and there, I'm trying to focus on getting this whip done ASAP. So this is as far as I've come. Isn't that pretty? And let me see if I can find the stitch marker. Let's see here. Where is it? It's right here. Okay, so I have done all of this. and it seems like it's not very far, but it's takes forever. I don't know if you've ever worked with a virus shawl, but the further you get out, the longer it takes. But it is going to be beautiful. Now, I was talking with my mom today, and we were talking about crochet projects because I was wearing my new Tammy sweater, and she was really impressed with it. And she's kind of like, you really ought to be proud of yourself for doing that, and I am. And we were talking about cowls and wraps and things like that, and she asked me, she says, why do you keep making all these? You got so many of them already. And I said, because they're so versatile. Okay, like this one that I'm making is done with the one weight, I think it's a fingering weight yarn, and so it's really fine, and it's using a very tiny hook, and it has some beautiful, beautiful drape, and there are so many ways you can wear it. I was thinking you can wear it as kind of like a scarf, or you can wear it over top of your shoulders. In the summertime, depending on how big the shawl is, and this one's going to be big enough, you can wear it as around your waist as like a cover-up. There's so many ways you can wear it. So I'm excited about doing that. So the next question I have for you, actually two questions. I still haven't figured out what to make with this. This is that reflective yarn. I scrapped the hat because it was too big, and I just don't know what to do with this. I don't know if I want to make another hat, if I want to make a small scarf for a child, a small cowl. I don't know. It's just one skein of that reflective yarn that I got from Hobby Lobby. So it's called Glowing, and I don't remember the colorway, but if you have any ideas, please let me know. Also, I am still trying to figure out, waiting for you all to tell me, what can I make with this beautiful yarn? It's so beautiful. And I want to make something delicious, and I want to make it special. But if I have to wait until I can afford another skein or two of it from Knit Crate, this is that braided yarn, and I love that. I can't wait to work with it. I've never worked with braided yarn before, but it looks like it's going to be so easy to work with. So if you have any ideas for this, please tell me. And like I said, if it's a neat project, if you come across a tutorial or something and you think, oh, that would make a beautiful whatever, and it needs more than these two skeins, then okay, let me tell you, this has how many yards? It doesn't say how many yards. I don't know. Oh, it does. 328. So I've got 650 yards of this. If the project needs more and I have to wait and get another skein of it from Knit Crate later, I'll wait, because I don't want to just flippantly make something from this. Okay? So, something else I wanted to show you. I have been watching Kristen Omdahl, and I am just loving the way she presents things. And she was starting to talk about something on her channel, and it was about doing an interesting colorway. Now, I don't know if this comes across. Mr. Happy, can you please check and see if that comes across, or if it's too much of a glare, or it's blowing out? But I put this little design, this pattern together. Not coming through? Okay. Basically, it's just alternating colors. One color getting more and more and more rows, and the other one getting fewer and fewer and fewer rows. I started it yesterday, and I am loving it. Okay, let me show you how far I've come. Now I'm just using half double crochet, but this is what it looks like. You see up here, I went 2 rows, and then down here I did 4 rows, and the next portion of the purple or the orchid color is going to be let's see how many, 2, 4, 6, 8, and so on and so forth till I get down to 16. And then the green, I've started 16, the next one's going to be 14, and so on and so forth. And it's just going to be a nice big wrap. And again, Mom and I were talking about why another wrap. And I told her, I said, because it's so versatile, especially when it's acrylic like this is. It's something that you can wear in the fall. In the winter time, you can use it as like a covering and then just kind of throw it over a coat, or long, like a long scarf where you wrap it around and it hangs down, or you can do it infinity-wise, or there's so many ways. And I told her, especially in the summertime, I'm throwing it in the back of my car. That way, if I happen to go into a cold restaurant or someplace like that, I have something nice and warm to throw over my shoulders. That is what I'm talking about, what I'm wanting to not branch out into, but kind of like start focusing, is doing things that are different. Maybe designing my own. And when I say designing, I don't mean like coming up with a new stitch. That's not what I mean. But like putting something together that is like really different and one of a kind, and doing colors and playing with variety of different stitches within one piece. Just something really fun like that. So this week I'm probably going to try, I'm going to keep working on whatever it is I'm working on. I really don't want to start another piece, but I am going to get out my notebook, which I have right here, and I'm already starting to take some notes. I've got my coloring pencils, I've got my notebook that I'm going to be taking with me wherever I go, and I'm just going to be writing down ideas. I'm going to be drawing things out. I want to start really investing in myself and the craft and coming up with creative things. Now that I know basics, now that I know the basics of how to make a garment or a sweater, putting collars on, putting pockets on, making fingerless gloves, cowls and scarves and all that kind of stuff. I really would like to incorporate some of those and have a design that is unique to me, and maybe it's something that'll catch on, who knows. But I want to watch tutorials. I want to really have it down pat how to put all this stuff together. Okay, now I say all that, and I want you to know that I am not leaving out the average crocheter, because I know many of you out there are just like, Petra, please slow down. I can't keep up with you. I'm still learning stitches. I'm still trying to figure out how to read patterns. I have not forgotten you. I am working on attempting to configure, finagle, whatever, contraption, so that I can show you how to do things in a tutorial. If I can't put something like that together, it's going to have to wait till payday, but I really do want to order one of those, like Sandy from Left is Right, those swing arm outie things, that swing over top of you. So I'm going to do something like that. I'm not sure how long it will be, but I will do that more often. And for those of you that are waiting for me to continue with the pattern highlight continuing with that particular pattern and are having issues, please let me know in the comment section, and I will reach out to you. I'll try to reach out to you and give you some either tips, or I will give you some links or something. I do not want to just skip over and not work on that pattern anymore. I have my own yarn set aside that I want to work on that pattern in. So please let me know if you're still interested. I know at least one person out there that is very interested and is having difficulty, and I do not want to leave anybody out. So let me know that you're still interested, and I will figure out a time and a way to get that next lesson out. As far as the stitches go, I think I showed these to you before. This is, I cannot remember for the life of me what the name of this stitch is. I know there's a name for it, and I'm sure somebody will tell me. Please tell me what the name of this stitch is. But it's double crochet, single, double, single, double, single. And that's all it is across. And then the second row is just the opposite. You're going to put the single on top of the double, so on and so forth. There it is in white. I've shown you these before, so don't freak out. This is in the multicolor. And then I did this one that really looks like a houndstooth, and I am just in love with the look of that. That is just the most beautiful stitch. So this is something that I'm going to be working on in the future. I just love it. So yeah, playing around with color, playing around with stitches and different ways to do the stitches, and learning. I want to learn too. I want to teach, and I still want to learn. I don't want to, I'm loving this. I really am loving this. So I got a couple of shout outs. I have been loading up this brain with some videos as well. And there are some wonderful crochet channels out there. The ones that I'm going to be talking about today are mostly newer channels. Some of them I think are real new. One is Patsy's Crochet. She's, as the last time I saw, she had 39. She might be up to about 45 right now, because she's out there. She's coming up in the ranks. She's coming up fast. Patsy's Crochet. Please check her out. And I will link all of these in the description box below, okay? The next one is Creatively Tracy. The next one is Jennifer Reads and Crochets. That's a great one. I love the fact that she reads and she crochets. You can't beat that, because that's what Patra's Happy Place is all about, right? Then there is Craving Crochet. Teresa at Craving Crochet. I love the name of that channel, and I love watching you. You're amazing. Watch her. Tell me who she looks like. I have a feeling you're going to tell me who she looks like. And it's going to be the same person I think it is. So the next one, give you a hint, it's an actress. The next one is Yarn It Out by Rosalie Wright. She's great. I love Rosalie. She's just the sweetest lady. Watch some of her videos and you'll get a kick out of her. She's kind of funny. So those are my 5 picks for this week. That doesn't mean those are the only ones that I've watched. That doesn't mean that they're the best ones. I'm just saying they're new. Please check them out and give them a little love, okay? Give them a lot of love. Share their channels with those on your channel. And I am sure that the Lord is going to turn around and bless your channel for that, okay? I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful yarny day, and remember that I love you, and I thank every single one of you, my subscribers, for being my friends and my happy pals. Bye-bye.